Hi, I am Emily Vandermolen, and I am going to take you through a short guided meditation. So, before we begin, as I mentioned in the description, I want you to grab your favorite emotional essential oil blend if you have one. If you don't have an essential oil, you can still do this meditation. So, my favorite is the Memory Release Blend, which is mentioned in Aroma Freedom Technique. So what you need for that is frankincense, lavender, and stress away, 1 drop of each, or I put mine in a little dropper bottle like this, pre-mixed. Another option could be release, inner child. These are all Young Living blends, forgiveness. Anything really is fine. So just grab one that speaks to you. You're also going to want a notebook and a pen, and then an inspirational blend if you have it. So an inspirational blend, some examples are transformation, envision, abundance. Just grab whatever oil speaks to you. You don't have to put a lot of thought into it. Just grab what you have available. And like I said, if you don't have an oil, that's totally fine. You can still do this without. So I want you to find a comfortable place wherever you're sitting. You can feel free to move to the floor if you need to. Go ahead and pause this video and get comfortable. And I want you to rest your hands on your legs. You can sit, if you're sitting on the floor, you can cross your legs. Again, just find a position that is comfortable. So you're going to rest your hands on your legs. You can do palms up or palms down, whatever is most comfortable to you. So let's begin this meditation by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you continue to take deep breaths, I want you to just focus on the air going in through your nose. Feel your chest and your belly expanding. On your next exhale, you can let your eyes close if you'd like. Just focus on the sounds of the room. Let the sound in the room come to you and let it go. And I want you to just spend this time here and now. If thoughts come into your head, that's fine. Just think them and let them go. Wave them by. Just continue to bring your attention back to your breath and the sound of the room. Next, I'd like you to set an intention for today. This could just be how you want to feel. It could be a goal that you have today or this week. It could be a specific task you want to accomplish. It can be something like, I want to feel peace. I want to complete this project. I want to figure out what I'm going to do in this certain situation. So set that intention or that goal or that task. And then I want you to ask yourself, how possible does that feel to you right now? You can rate it if you'd like on a 1 to 10 scale. And as you think about how possible that feels for you right now, I want you to think about why that is. As you thought about that statement, what was the voice in your head saying when you thought about how possible it was? I want you to write down that thought. Often it might be a negative thought. We're not always really aware of some of these negative voices or thoughts. I call them blocks or limiting beliefs that come up for us. Sometimes we just accept it as truth. That voice might be saying, I'm not good enough. That's not possible. Whatever it's saying, just jot it down. Now, as you think about that statement, I want you to think about what the feeling or emotion is behind it. I want you to name that emotion. It might be fear, shame, anger, ridicule, whatever it is, just write it down. After you write it down, you can grab the first blend that you picked or the oil that you picked. So I'm going to do frankincense, stress away, and lavender, but you can use whatever oil you have on hand, or you can just skip the oil part if you don't have an oil available. Now, as you think about that feeling, I really want you to think about where you feel that emotion in your body. This might be easy for you, or it might be hard for you. It's okay. Just think about where you experience that feeling in your body. It might be your chest, could be your head, your stomach. Again, there's no right or wrong answer here. So I want you to just close your eyes and think about that feeling. And as you do that, I want you to place a drop of oil in your hand if you have it. And as you just lean into that emotion, into that feeling, into that space in your body where you're feeling it, I want you to inhale the oils. When we think about just sitting with emotion, it kind of helps me to think about it as like the waves of an ocean. It might be really intense, but eventually that wave will pass. So just sit with it and let yourself experience it and feel it. You can do this as long as you need to. You can pause this video if you need to, but the intensity of the emotion should dissipate. So it may just take 30 seconds or a minute to kind of shift. And when it shifts for you, you can move on. So the next thing I want you to do is rewrite your intention. It could be the same intention you set at the beginning, or it may have shifted for you. I want you to just write it down. After you write it down, I want you to grab your favorite inspiration blend. Could be transformation, inspiration. If you have one, like I said before, great. If you don't have oils, it's fine. You don't have to use oils. So I want you just to set the intention. If you have the oils, put a couple drops in your hand. Inhale, breathe deeply, and I want you to repeat your intention for 1 to 2 minutes. You can stay in the position you are. You can stand up. You can put your hands over your heart, on your hips, out, whatever feels the most comfortable to you. And so I want you to just say that out loud for 1 to 2 minutes as you inhale. If you want to, you can continue just meditating on this intention that you have. And I challenge you to revisit the intention. Carry the oil if you used an oil with you. Put a drop or two in your hands and just repeat it several times throughout the day, or maybe over the next several days. So I hope that this meditation was helpful to you, and I just wish you well as you incorporate the power of essential oils into your practice. Have a great day.